EA Sports are releasing a patch that will potentially change FC24 forever. What is the most broken thing on FC24 right now? Guess it. You didn't guess it? It's the Trivela shot. Is it broken? In my opinion, no. I feel it is perfectly balanced. Why do I say so? I will explain in a moment. But EA Sports have decided to nerf Trivela shots to the ground apparently. What is the other thing that is the most game-breaking mechanic? Not many people talk about it. Guys, it is the second man pressing. Second man pressing is broken. I talked about second man press being broken in this video out here. As you can see, most of the times the wrong player goes to second man press the ball carrier, and that was a big issue in this game. So EA is buffing second man press. Now that seems like a good thing, but if we are to think about it for a moment, you will realize that this patch is going to encourage drop back meta even more. And why do I say so? The first thing we need to address over here is that this patch will first be released for the old gen, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions, right? However, it will be soon available on other platforms in the near future. That means new gen, of course. So EA Sports is treating you old gen users like lab rats. Interesting. Anyways, back to this. The gameplay. There is another thing that EA is promising to improve in this patch. Improved AI teammate positioning and marking decision making in cutback scenarios. What does that basically mean? It means that cutbacks will be less overpowered inside the box. That is what they are trying to say over here. But now, will they actually be less overpowered? We have to wait and see. When we are in the byline trying to cut the ball back, what happens? The AI doesn't mark the strikers properly. They leave a player on the back post free unless you're manually marking them or applying pressure on the ball carrier towards the byline, right? If you do neither of those things, the cutbacks are very viable. Even if you do both of those things, cutbacks still seem to be very overpowered in this game. So with improved AI teammate positioning, there is a chance that those cutbacks will be less viable. See how I said less viable? It doesn't mean that they will be totally changed. EA did nerf the finish shots before and they did it very well. I do know Kevin De Bruyne can still hit them. I do know Alexia Putellas can still hit them. But I am talking about conceding finish shots every other game. Reduced effectiveness of outside foot shots for players with or without Trivela playstyle and playstyle plus. So it also impacts the players with Trivela playstyle plus. So they are nerfing the Trivela playstyle plus as well as reducing outside foot shot accuracy. It means that Trivelas inside the box will be nerfed as well. This is what EA is saying, right? Do I think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's a bad thing. Why do I say so? Because there are ways to stop the Trivela shot. I'm not going to argue if it's a part of the football game or not. The thing is, there is a meta every year. Maybe some people have short-term memory loss, but I don't have short-term memory loss, right? In FIFA 17, AI defending was ridiculously overpowered. L2, R2 strafe dribbling was overpowered. It wasn't called strafe dribbling back then, but it was very overpowered, whatever it was. Crab walking, we used to call it back in the day. FIFA 18, driven shots were completely overpowered. There were more overpowered things, but driven shots come to my mind. In FIFA 19, we had 360 no-look shots, crosses, and so on and so forth. This year, we had the Trivela. Last year, we had the Trivela. What does the Trivela shot do? If someone decides to sit back in a 5-4-1 formation or whatever formation they decide to sit back, you can punish them by using the Trivela shot. If you move the goalkeeper, the Trivela shot will be saved. If you manually apply pressure on the ball carrier, the Trivela shot will be saved. But if you will reduce the effectiveness of the Trivela shot, you are encouraging more defensive playstyle. Because see, defensive AI is stronger compared to the attacking AI. You cannot make beautiful plays with this attacking AI. All of us know that. For a fact, we know that. It is simply not possible to do that, right? So what do we have? We have German crosses, we have crosses, we have Trivela shots being very overpowered. So of course, the player has to make a decision when he is defending. Either he has to press you or either he has to move the goalkeeper. Both are viable solutions of defending this type of shot. But tell me, how will you score goals when people are sitting back? Now that second man press has been buffed, second man press has been improved, updated player selection logic, you have improved AI team positioning, you have improved AI defending inside the box. So players are just going to select their center mid, run back and do second man press. That means you're encouraging less of a skill gap. Trivela shots add a skill gap. Wow, there is no skill, you just have to hold L2 plus circle. But the way you open up the defense is that skill gap, right? When two players of equal playing ability are matched up, What separates them? We know it. It is the meta. Who knows the meta better? Who knows how to play the 4-3-2-1, 4-4-2 better? Who knows how to use the meta better? Is it fun? Is it bad? I don't know. But it is still more fun compared to playing against a player who just wants to do AI defending and rely on VVD's blocks. You get my point? So Trivela shots were a good thing, and I hope they are not nerfed to the ground. Reduced maximum potential of top spin the ball can have from an outside foot shot. Again, nerfing Trivela shot to the ground. It means Trivela shots from outside the box are going to be nerfed. Inside the box, they are going to be nerfed. Whereas I believe there was no need, absolutely no need, to nerf the Trivela shot inside the box. Updated player selection logic when using secondary contain is a good change because second man pressing was broken, right? So now we have the updated logic. But look at the other side. What will happen? Again, like I said, people who don't know how to defend will rely more on AI defending. Previously, we could punish them with Trivela shots, finish shots, but you have nerfed both of those shots. Now, what are the ways of scoring inside the box? Skill moves, reverse elastico, L1 stop elastico, shot cancels, heel to ball roll, scoop, something like that, right? But imagine when you're facing 5 players inside the box. 6 players, 7 players. Now I'm not talking about myself over here because I will be whipping those balls into the back post and I'll still be able to score goals, which I will talk about later on in another video. However, for the majority of people, this will be less of a pleasant playing experience because I believe winning is fun. Winning matches is fun. If you win match using Trivela shot, crosses, German crosses, whatever it may be, as long as you're winning and scoring goals, 4-5 goals, that is having fun. I would rather play a game that finishes 6-4 than to play a game that finishes 1-0 or 2-1 for majority of matches, I am saying, because those little score lines are more draining and they are not as fun as compared to a high scoring match. We are not talking about the game being realistic or not. So they improved referee foul calling logic inside the box following a clearance attempt, which is good. Sometimes the attacking player could have unintentionally stumbled over a sliding tackle's defender's arms when attempting to avoid them. This is a good change. The goalkeeper could have incorrectly picked up the ball after it was passed by a teammate's foot. This never happened to me, but still a good change. Now, remember, this will first drop on old gen, then on new gen, but it truly has the potential to change FC24 forever. But I have a complaint. Every year, this game is much better at release compared to post-patch, and I am talking about the gameplay, not about the glitches that exist, right, which EA patches later on. People love to complain. First, they complain finish shots being overpowered. When they nerf finish shots, they complain, oh shit, we miss finish shots, now drop back is overpowered. Then they start crying about Trivela shots. Now that Trivela shots are being nerfed, they will cry about drop back being overpowered. And we keep running in circles. This needs to end, guys. This really needs to end. Let me know if you agree with my thoughts down in the comment sections below. And now if you want to know the playstyle of FC Pro Champion, then click here.